Hey guys, welcome to my new YouTube channel, Pi Math. In this YouTube channel, I will be talking about different math concepts, look at real-life examples, and let you guys try some for yourself. Alright then, let's get started. Have you ever heard of the distributive property, perhaps in your Algebra 1 class? Today we will be looking at the distributive property, and techniques on how we can factor equations. Let's start off with this one. Well, first, let's take a look at what this equation means. Wait, there is no symbol in between 2x and the bracket. Oh, remember, since there is no symbol, it must be multiplication. Let's rewrite this equation. Wait, how did the equation turn from this to that? Oh, I get it. The 2x multiplied with the x and the 2. But what do we do after that? Well, let's start off with 2x multiplied by 2. Multiply the coefficient of 2x by 2. Your answer should be 4 as 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Next multiply the variables. In this case, the variable for 2x is x and the variable of 2 is just going to be 1 since it does not have a variable and it is known as a constant. Great, now let's do the same thing with 2x multiplied by x. Since x has no coefficient, it is considered to be 1x. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. As we learned from the basics of algebra, we know that exponents are repeated multiplication. Since there are two x's in x multiplied by x, we can state that x multiplied by x is x squared. Knowing this, we can evaluate this equation to 2x squared plus 4x. Good job, we did it. Now let's look at one more example, but this time, we will speed things up a bit. Alright, there is actually a simpler way to factor out your equations. This method is called FOIL. It stands for first, outer, inner, last. First is referring to multiplying the first value of the first bracket and the first value of the second bracket. In this case, it is multiplying 4x and 2x, which is 8x squared. Next, inner is referring to the second value of the first bracket and the first value of the second bracket. In this case, it would be 8 multiplied by 2x, which is 16x. Next, outer is referring to the first value of the first bracket and the second value of the second bracket. In this case, it would be 4x multiplied by 3, which is 12x. Lastly, last is referring to the second value of the first bracket and the second value of the second bracket. In this case, it would be 8 multiplied by 3, which is 24. Therefore, we can evaluate this equation to 8x squared plus 16x plus 12x plus 24 or 8x squared plus 28x plus 24 as 16x and 12x are like terms. Congratulations, we completed today's lesson. Okay, can you tell me the area of this rectangle in the comments? Stay tuned for the next video.